from the ball and her 3 wicked roommates are jealous.
We are not jealous, Ma. We are angry. You left us sitting in jail.
Hey, I sent over the bail money. You were out an hour later. I think that was just about the time I was nibbling a giant shrimp out of Jerry Reed's hand.
Patience.
Well, looks like it's working. Grace loves animals, always has.
Oh, everybody does, Mr. Hubbard. That's why ancient man, when he discovered the need for pets, turned to the animal kingdom.
I see.
What a good boy. Yes, you are. Oh, a man's work. It's all gold. Just open it anywhere and the magic will touch you. But I'm so tired. I must sleep, and I cannot sleep. I am too tired to sleep. I will never sleep again. I may die from this.
Dropped it off at the newspaper office.
Dorothy, you told me exactly what you wanted me to do a dozen times. Any idiot could have done it.
I know, honey, but you were the only one going downtown. Are you sure that you dropped it off at the newspaper office?
Yes, 6 people already called while you were out. Hey, give that to me. I'll try and find it for you.
Why? Don't you think I knew what your brother Phil was doing in the bathroom when he said he was oiling his baseball glove? He was working on his simplicity patterns.
Well, good night. Sleep tight. See you. Guess what? I don't like to brag, and it took me practically all morning, but by reinforcing the command with love and a doggy treat, I finally taught Bingo how to sit.
Sit down, Rose.
Okie dokie.
On the Home Shopping Network.
But Dorothy, you do have to admit, it was very touching what Rocco did for
Sven for one day, and he falls for the first little floozy that turns his head.
Blanche, did something happen between you and Sven that we don't know about?
You didn't tell them about kissing me?
Kissing him?
Or stroking my hair?
Stroking his hair?
Or feeding?
Dorothy, learn from this. This is what friendships are built on. Loyalty, mutual respect, trust. Give me my ticket. Gladys, you yuts. These aren't for Tony Bennett, they're for Tony Martin.
Of course they're for Tony Martin. You think I'd camp overnight for 2 kinds of people. One is an industrious, hard-working, give 100%, pain in the butt to everybody else go-getter. I am not one of those people.
Gee, I wish I felt better about this.
Well, I wish you did too. Shut up and hold my hand.
What?
Hold my hand. Now look in my eyes. Look deep into my eyes. Look like you want to kiss me. Okay, move your lips around. Now go like this.
Blanche, I can't really...
Okay, get ready to kiss me.
Blanche...
Get set.
Blanche,
go.
Blanche, is that you?
Rising campaign. Buy Italian war bonds, the quickest, surest, fascist way to double your money. Well, let's go.
You want to make a good impression? Matching shoes.
They should match my purse.
No, they should match each other.
At least something good came out of that horrible night.
Hello.
Long trip. I remember one time Daddy took the whole family cross state on our tractor to visit great-grandfather Zigbarton. Great-grandpa Ziggy was a famous inventor. He developed the first, and to my knowledge, the only low-voltage meter that could detect what kind of a center a piece of candy had.
Now, what happened?
Blanche and I went dancing. She was sure she could out-dirty dance me, even though I am better in class. So we went to a club. Well, I got up first, and I was pretty good. And then Blanche got up.
And she was bad?
Well, I couldn't tell. I was blinded by the reflection off some gold chain. And the winner of tonight's Volunteer Vanguard Award is Rose Nyland. The crowd goes wild. Thank you. Thank you. What a surprise. I'm absolutely speechless.
To write down the number. Sorry.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Grandma, is this the one you said you liked?
Oh, yes, isn't that just Steve? Baby isn't really all that much trouble. Heck, this is an old nightgown, and, well, he is kind of cute.
And he's not the first pig to watch you take a shower, and that's my last pig joke, I swear it.
Then it's all right, he can stay?
Well, of course he can, honey.
Pop, that is enough. Come out of the bedroom now.
Not while she's out there. She hit me.
Ma, with a piece of bread.
5 days old. It was like a jackhandle.
He deserved it after the way he wished me a happy 50th birthday.
Well, what are you talking about? You're 48.
That's what I thought.
Honey, I'll be with you in 2 minutes.
Here, use these potatoes. We're out of tomatoes.
Sophia, I don't think this'll work.
Yes, it will. We just say it fast. Make a little potato. Make a little potato.
What are you two doing?
Dorothy, Miles. Look, Dorothy, about the kiss.
Kiss? I didn't see a kiss. Was there a kiss?
No, and neither of us must speak of it, because it never really happened.
At least it wouldn't have if you hadn't started up with me.
Me? I did no such thing.
The only way to prevent the eruption was for me to crawl through their legs up the volcano while they gave me my birthday wax. Well, and you're not going to believe this. It turns out they weren't Druid priests at all. Just a bunch of Shriners looking for a good time.
To each other?
I'm not going to say one word to her unless she apologizes. That's the only reason I came over here.
And Angela, please, we're talking about family here. Won't you try to work it out? Do it for your favorite niece.
What's your cousin Graziella got to do with this?
Did him. Offering to make him dinner just made you look too easy.
Please, black underwear and pasties couldn't make me look easy.
Oh, Barbara, please, come in.
Oh, hello.
These are my friends. That's Blanche.
Pleasure. Wow, what a hunk.
I know. Eat your hearts out.
Blanche, did it ever occur to you that possibly Rose or I might be interested in Jay?
Yes.
And you still used every cheap ploy to nab him before we had a chance?
Yeah.
Then what?
Oh, all right. I forgive you, but forget the picnic. I'll get us that blanket.
He's a wonderful man.
Oh, I know. Oh, why can't I ever attract men like that?
You can, Dorothy of defeat.
I don't know why you play cards with your mother. It just makes you crazy.
You're absolutely right, Blanche. This has gone on far too long. Mom, I am not playing gin with you anymore.
You'll be back. You know why? You're too competitive. It's always been your worst feature. Actually, your ears are...
And most of all, I vow that my marriage to my beloved Dorothy will
As God is my witness in front of this entire congregation, I call an end to this wedding here and now.
Sophia, this is only the rehearsal.
It is?
Is overpriced? I don't know why Frank Sinatra sings about it. New Yorkers are all sickos.
We could go to Hollywood.
Sure, good choice. No sickos there.
Sophia, honey, please. We're trying to make a very difficult decision here.
Oh, excuse me, not a...
So you just want us to get right back together again, right? Just like that. I mean, Stan, we're divorced. Stan, you walked out on me. You left me for another woman.
Dorothy, I realize I may be rushing things, but think about it. We had 38 years together. A lot of it was good.
Sophia, I don't believe this.
What's wrong, Blanche?
It's Derek. He's gone. What's more, nobody here has seen him or even knows him. And what's worse, I think maybe he stole my necklace. Can it be that his sweet words meant nothing? That he was just after my jewelry?
Blanche,
Enough already. I'm not going to play cards with you anymore.
why not?
Why should I? You're the only one who gets any enjoyment out of it.
Cards bore me to tears.
Then why do you play?
I like the talking.
The what?
The talking. You and I had some of our best talks over a game of gin rummy. I don't know why, it just seemed... I couldn't eat another bite. I gotta tell you, even though you eat raw fish and you like to listen to a piano being tuned, I find you awfully cute.
Sophia, cuter.
I know how you feel about animals, and since we're breeding mink for fur, eventually they're going to have to be killed, and I just didn't think you'd go for it.
Do they have to be killed? No, Rose. Many women like wearing coats that urinate.
I understand. I grew up...
2 pounds. He's our best player. If Billy doesn't play, the team can't win.
Rose, rules were made for people like Billy. Little bodies don't like it when big bodies fall on them.
Which is why Raymond Burr never married.
Mattered?
George, promise me you'll never get your teeth bonded and run around with stewardesses.
I promise.
You swear?
I swear.
I love you.
I love you too, sweetheart.
Thank goodness. Everything's all right.
No, except for what I have to tell you.
Oh, it wasn't about the dress?
It was about Rose and Buddy. That business of giving him money has been bothering me, so I decided to do some checking.
Gosh, Sam.
Girls, I'm feeling a little chilly. I think I'll go and get my sweater.
Oh, no, I'll get that. I'll get that.
Rose, for heaven's sakes, I can find my own way. I know you're trying to help, but if I could pilot my own plane cross-country during a storm, I'd certainly find my way across the room. There. Now.
Been talking about this one all spring. It's the Omega 3000.
How much?
You know, that top is hand-embellished gold leaf detail work. The satin interior is imported from a small textile mill outside Gstaad.
How much?
It's also lead-lined.
We're not burying Superman. How much?
$6,000.
This is exactly like the dress I wore to my sweet 16. It was always Big Daddy's favorite. Oh, there he is now. Now listen, girls. My father is an old-time Southern aristocrat who is used to fine manners and gentility. So please, please, please.
Makes with you.
Because you have different interests. Now, is it too much to ask of my best friends that they respect my right to have different interests and different people in my life?
I guess not.
Oh, thank you. And I promise we'll do something together real soon, okay? Ma, could you eat a little more quietly, please?
These are Fritos. You want me to swallow them whole? Hi, brother.
Lunch.
Oh, the baby gone?
No, Rose is driving him around to get him to sleep.
Why is he still here?
Well, Ted needs some minor surgery, so they're still at the hospital. What about Virginia?
Well, everybody's your friend.
Oh, Sophia, I don't think it's a good idea to drink in the park.
Hey, I do it once a month with the girls from the Cloud Society.
The Cloud Society?
Yeah, we stake out a bench, knock a few sherries back, and discuss what we think the clouds look like.
Staying with us, Sophia?
Unless there's a bidding war with the neighbors.
Well, even if we lose, at least they'll be close by.
Don't worry. There won't be any trouble. They'll all stay in my room.
Oh, Ma, 3 people in one bed? What'll the Boscos say?
If you throw in a goat, they'll say this is If you get rid of it, the sore heals, and you feel better.
Anger is like a piece of shredded wheat.
You want poetry? You listen to Neil Diamond. You want good advice? You listen to your mother.
Maybe you're right.
You think maybe we could have dinner Saturday night?
Well, why don't I just check my date book and I'll let you know.
Sure. I'll call you tomorrow.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Well, isn't this an interesting turn of events? Gosh, I just don't know what I'm going to do. You know, he is a little bit younger than I am.
People, we switch now to Moscow.
Thank you. I want you to know my baby is gone. Oh, Sophia. My behind.
So what was so disturbing?
Well, I woke up and I'd only gotten to sleep with Steve Gutenberg. And I'm not even sure who he is. Well, what are y'all doing up?
I just couldn't sleep.
Stunned. Stunned is the only way to describe how stunned I am.
Just a minute, Blanche. Are you trying to tell us that you are stunned?
Don't you make fun of me, Dorothy Spornak. I just saw the sign-up sheet down at the bowling alley. Rose, don't I go right to sleep? Huh, Dorothy?
During...
Girls, we can't drink plain milk.
Why not?
It's disgusting. If we're going to have milk, we need cookies.
Hell, if I'm going to have cookies, I'm going to have cheesecake.
Is there cheesecake?
Chocolate cheesecake.
You bought chocolate?
Wolf wasn't there.
Boy, nothing gets by you people.
Damn straight, it was a bear. A huge, ferocious grizzly bear.
What happened to the boy?
He became known as the...
Steal money out of his wallet while he's in the shower.
We've agreed to keep our finances separate. He insisted on it.
Well, that's good, at least.
He even suggested that since we'll need a bigger place to live, I should give him my half of the money now, before I even get there, so that it'll be our place, not his, right from the start.
Come on, Big Dad. Sit down here on the sofa betwixt us.
Betwixt?
See, that's another word you don't know. You probably don't even know the thrice of them are sitting on the couch together.
Big Daddy, what's this surprise now? Tell me before I burst.
So they broke up. But the Sonia von Kugel Tuba Band is free.
Hi, I'm Jake Smolitz from VIP Catering.
Hello, I'm Rose Nyland from St. Olaf, Minnesota. These are my friends. This is Dorothy, and this is Blanche. Blanche Devereaux. I just can't believe we're on our way to St. Olaf. Oh, I'm so excited. You girls are going to love it. But I guess everybody...
Yeah, right. 6 o'clock at Mildred's. We're putting together a list of demands to present to that scuzzball McCracken at work tomorrow. Good. Oh, and Edna, bring some sherry. Nobody bought that glaucoma story when you whipped out that reefer last...
I took great pains with this guest list, and frankly, there is room here for only one young, attractive female.
Ooh, then I just got in under the wire.
Boy, look at that great shiny.
Yes.
Dorothy, will you marry me?
Oh, Lucas! Oh, yes! Oh, yes, yes, yes!
No! What in hell is wrong? I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know how much longer I'll be able to pay the rent. I can't live here anymore.
Now, I won't hear any more of this. You will call Enrique Mouse and you will get that job at the pet store that you deserve. And you will stay here with us as long as we can afford it.
No, she's right, Rose. You have to fight this.
You know, every...
Doesn't seem. But I thought...
that a little physical activity would help me snap this setback. I was wrong. You were right. I should just rest. Could you help me get back into bed?
Stanley, how could you fake a relapse? I mean, do I deserve this? Stan, I took care of you because I thought you needed me. I defended you to my...
I can find both the time and the interest. Right now, I have a date.
Look, Blanche, I'm only thinking of you.
But you know what I think? I think you just ought to mind your own damn business. I'm coming, sweetheart.
After you three stooges.
Come.
Oh, Gloria, I just made a very important decision I think you should know about.
What is it, Ma?
I decided to stay here in Miami. I had to. She begged. It was... Quick, give me a hand with the TV.
I cannot believe that Merrill is a dangerous criminal. I mean, you've read his letters. They're beautiful. They're poetic. They're almost lyrical. You can be sure he's a real gentleman.
I want Blanche.
Pretend that we're happy, and then complain to anybody who'll listen.
Michael, congratulations!
Is the Spornak-Wagner party ready?
I think we are.
Well, wait a minute. Lorraine has to have something old and something new and something borrowed and something...
It's hidden honeymoon hideaway in the Poconos.
Where every cottage is April in Paris.
And every bathroom, Calcutta in July.
Do you remember how I convinced you to let me back into bed?
No.
I've got a crush on you.
Here.
Well, it's just that we did so many restaurant sketches on the Carol Burnett Show. I was waxing sentimental.
Oh, by the way, I'd like you to meet my mother, Sophia, Blanche, and this is Rose.
Yes, it's me, Lyle Wagoner.
I have no recollection of Dreyfus since last Thursday. I have no recollection, period, since last Thursday.
Anything could have happened in 3 days. I just hope I'm not carrying Steve Garvey's baby. And tennis 14, and a double letter score is 18, 19, 20, 23, and a triple word score makes a total of 69 points. I win.
Wait a minute. There is no such word as that.
There certainly is.
Fine, I'll look it up. And if it isn't in the dictionary... Yes, as a matter of fact, it is.
Good. I've already got that box checked on this form. Now, in this case, we've done most of the research at the base, so I just have a couple of routine questions to follow up.
Why don't you get a rubber hose and whack me around until I'm razor sharp?
Ma, I have a problem. I'm worried about tomorrow. I don't know whether or not I should go on that mission.
Dorothy, for 50 years you've come to me with all your problems. Who should I take to the prom? Where should I go to college? Do you think I should marry Stan? These were...
Wait! Oh, damn!
Listen, thank you very much for your time, but there are plenty of other talented people here willing to do the show for free. Who's next?
The Skarklevich brothers.
Hello, I am Misha Sklarkevich. My brother Andrei is still in Poland.
Why don't you show us what you can do, Mr. Sklarkevich?
He's better...
Because of one little slip disc, Morty has not taken me to the barbecue.
What a shame. You'll miss the foot-stomping version of Sunrise Sunset.
You know, this kind of thing has been happening to me a lot lately, and I think it's because I'm going out with men who are too old for me. In the last year, my average date...
Everything worked out after all. Were you three listening to our conversation?
Absolutely not. You know we would never eavesdrop.
They made me do it. When I turn my hearing aid up to 10, I can hear a canary break wind in Lauderdale.
Ago.
Wait until you see what I bought. Oh, I found the most stunning silk dress, an incredibly revealing lace nightie, and look, these just adorable sequin socks.
Sequin socks?
I think they kind of make a personal statement.
Yeah, this end up.
Well, before we open the doors, I just want to thank you all for taking time away from your own Christmas to provide Christmas for some that are less fortunate. We promise to turn away no one, remembering how Mary and Joseph were turned away at the inn.
Reverend Avery, it's always puzzled me. Why didn't Mary and Joseph call ahead for reservations?
She looked at me and hoped I would marry rich, which I did. Very rich.
Why didn't she ever say any of this?
She did. Who did she turn to whenever she's in trouble? Who did she come to live with? Her favorite. You.
It's completely apart, and I'm saving that for Henry Barnesworth. I just don't want Dorothy to hear. Blanche, we can't let Dorothy ruin Stan and Catherine's wedding. I mean, it's selfish, it's adolescent, and it'll put a real cramp in their honeymoon. Rose. For somebody who's supposed to be so smart, Dorothy's acting like a trip to Florida. He went there every spring to discuss sales. Oh, look, here he is at Gator World. And here he is touring the Miami suburbs. And here he is in Blanche's bed. And here he is...
Wait, Blanche? Blanche Devereaux?
Yeah, right here in her bed.
Oh, wait, that's a woman. Oh, wait, that's Dorothy.
No, I meant for the auction so she won't get stuck with another loser.
Rose, that's not a bad idea. We were all going to donate money anyway. We could chip in, say, $50 and buy her the bull of the ball.
Got me a coach, so there's no reason I can't have a natural birth even in a hospital.
Oh, Becky, that's wonderful. And darling, I'll go to Atlanta with you. I'll be right outside your door the whole time.
No, I think I better have the baby here in Miami. I don't feel much like traveling.
Well, I just thought you'd be happier giving birth in a place.
Steve, what a terrible day we've been having.
What are you telling me for? You think I'm hiding Father Flanagan under here? I got my own problems.
What's wrong, Ma?
Today was the worst day I've ever had at a hospital, not counting the unfortunate mistake Dr. Feldman made during my gallbladder surgery.
For as long as they have left.
Must be one hell of a cup of coffee.
I'm in real trouble here, George. Our marriage is in real trouble.
Excuse me, honey. Hello? Yeah. Describe the pain. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
If he does, tell him to come by my room.
Who can that be at this hour?
Maybe it's Blanche's date.
Oh, he better not show up here. I'll get it.
Hi, everyone. It's...
Blanche, honey, how are you?
Oh, you're probably pretty uncomfortable right now, but in a few days you'll be feeling fine, Blanche.
High sock hanky combo.
This is just the kind of behind-the-scenes excitement I was hoping to be part of.
Good night.
Good night, Joe. Bye-bye.
Well, I think we ought to be proud. We threw one heck of a party.
Don't you guys just love being involved in politics? Oh, I haven't had this much fun since I worked on the Dewey camp.
I'm just telling you what she told me.
Sorry, Ma. I wasn't paying attention. I keep thinking about Rose.
Oh, just forget about her. If she doesn't want to be our roommate, that is fine with me. In fact, I'm happy she's leaving. You see how happy I am, Dorothy? You try it. Go.
If you don't mind, Blanche, I'll laugh on the inside.
Look good in diamonds. Say hello to my 4 new best friends.
Hello.
They're just on loan from the jeweler until I decide which one I want to keep. You know, the good thing about me is, although I am petite, I can carry a large stone.
Blanche, don't you even care about these people at all?
Of course I do.
Of course, Sal and Papa never got along anyway, so there was trouble even before we left Brooklyn. But once we hit Chicago, the car started making a strange noise. Salvador, what are you looking at? You don't have to pretend you know about cars. You want to impress me, learn to eat with a fork instead of a bread crust.
If you're asking me, he ran out of
panel disregard that accident and the whole thing?
All right, everybody, just write down who you think ought to leave.
Well, you know this is a waste of time. I'm just going to write down myself.
Don't tell us that. Now, maybe we should do this. It's the fairest way.
All right, but it's just going to end up in me.
Okay.
Makeup on with a butter knife doesn't make you Tammy Baker.
Forget it, Blanche. I'm not going to kill myself because you have the hots for some guy in a fancy car.
Dorothy, Larry is very important.
How did she die?
You know, we're not sure. One night, she left in her wheelchair and she never came back. The next day, the neighborhood kids had a go-kart with two really big fat
Now, you've heard me speak about Sylvia Butel down at the Grief Center. This is her chicken.
Sylvia Butel? Isn't she the woman who thought Milton Berle was sending her secret messages through her dentures?
Yes, but with extensive counseling and some new bridge work, she's totally back to normal.
Rose, the woman keeps a chick with me.
Rose? Why her?
She's comforting.
And I'm not?
You told me you were having a pedicure when your husband was dying.
Well, of course I was, Sophia. It was the third Thursday of the month. If I'd canceled, that would have been it for July and August when I'd be wearing open-toed sandals.
Well,
what?
after my boom comes your boom, and then yours until we're all booming.
How complicated is that herring thing?
Boom, 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 boom.
Sing.
Oh, I don't know. A lot of things. Like you.
Hardly.
Like me.
Definitely.
Like us. These past 3 weeks have been amazing.
They have been pretty amazing.
It's amazing that I just...
He says that!
Rose, do something.
Sold!
Sorry, Dorothy, that's $500 for the Children's Hospital. I guess dreams really can come true.
An explanation. Honey, why don't we ask Blanche?
Oh, I can't talk to Blanche. When I'm upset, everything comes out wrong. Face it, Dorothy, I don't have your quick wit, your conversation skills, your way with
Words?
Words, thank you. I'd probably end up calling...
Only?
Sophia, honey, you can't just sell my house. Is this in dollars?
No, it's in cucumber rolls. Of course it's in dollars.
Sophia, what's this all about?
You tell me. I'm not the one who put the for sale sign on our front lawn.
What?
Whose hair do I wash next?
Mine.
I'm first. I'm the dirtiest.
Oh, God, you are gorgeous. Yes, I know. I am Eduardo.
Oh, Eduardo, tonight is very important to us. We want... We're backers of Howard the Duck.
Going somewhere for Christmas?
Well, yes, I am. I'm going home to see my family.
Oh, gee, I wish I was going somewhere for Christmas. But my family disowned me. They're embarrassed because I'm an artist.
Isn't Blanche going to help?
No, she still won't come out of her room.
Oh, she's never been in her room that long.
Except for that time with the lifeguard. Now, she must really be depressed.
She'll cheer up when the minks come. If they come from Neiman Marcus.
Did Stan ever get you a mink coat?
Stan wouldn't get a pup.
Only once. But they shot him into a tree. After that, no other herring would do it.
My fingers to the bone 12 hours a week at the museum. Picasso on your left, snack bar downstairs. It's a wonder I'm not an alcoholic.
What I meant was, how about working for me? I'm swamped with this project for Enrique Mas, and there is money for an assistant.
Tell me more.
Well, we're compiling statistics on...
I don't even like loin of pork.
All right, then I'm not going in on this nightstick.
This is a pepperoni.
It's obnoxious.
Excuse me, you made a mistake. That Windex isn't on sale this week. The regular price is $1.99.
Rose, why don't you just save it for the Price is Right?
Pencils down.
Where's everybody?
Just you and me, Blanche. Well, looks like we're finally at the crossroads.
Whatever do you mean?
I mean, I know you've been happy.
Got the message? We got the flowers.
Come on, Ma.
Well, I also told her that Rose and I are getting out of the sandwich game.
Well, when we went over the books, the profits weren't quite what we expected.
Tell me, is Blanche back yet?
Oh, she's in the living room.
Thanks.
Red peppers, oregano, garlic, chicken fat, and lard. Sophia swears it works every time. Now eat up.
Oh, this is disgusting.
What's disgusting?
Your cure for the flu.
We don't want to lose him.
Bye-bye.
I better get to the office.
We're not done yet.
Couldn't it wait?
Well, no, it cannot wait. George, the kids are gone. You're never here. I have nothing to do anymore.
What do your friends do?
Shop, have lunch, some play golf, some have affairs.
Which ones are having affairs?
Oh, I don't know.
Come on. Hey, she didn't even tell us how it happened.
Same way it happened the last time you did it. Of course, hairstyles may have changed since then.
Nobody here speaks Spanish, Stan. Stan, what are you talking about?
Oh, I get it. Play dumb. I can play dumb.
Play, you could manage the team.
Just tell me where Ted is. Is he still asleep?
Stan, it's not what you think.
Hey, I read you, babe.
There was nothing else to do. It was either that or watch Three Amigos with a headset.
Well, I am going to forget all about this while soaking in a nice warm tub.
Me too.
Rose, we only have one tub.
I get the deep end.
Dorothy hates me.
Oh, Blanche, that's not true.
Oh, yes, it is. And I hate her right back double. Now get me some cream.
Morning, Dorothy. Blanche and I were just having some coffee. Would you care to join us?
Frankly, Rose, I would rather use Willie Nelson's...
This has been a great day, Mr. Matsumo.
Toshiro.
This has been a great day, Toshiro. And driving your lawn boy was so
Come in.
Bobby, here's those extra towels you asked for, hon.
Thanks, Blanche.
You're welcome.
Listen, Blanche, before I forget, I want to thank you for everything you've done the past few days.
You don't have to thank me for anything. Actually, I kind of enjoyed doing it. You remind me a lot of my son, Matthew, except he doesn't carry a gun.
Please, just do it. Please. Please. Pretty please.
Oh, all right. Don't beg. You sound just like your Uncle Carmine after he'd been away on a goat drive.
So you're not going to tell us what happened?
Nope. Well, Sophia, that's your choice, but I think you're making a mistake.
I hope we get to see more of you.
Don't even bother.
Boy, he sure looks different from his picture.
You know, sometimes people...
That's not his. He had Buddy Klein do it for him.
This is a proxy?
He doesn't mind doing it in his own bed, but there's something about doing it in a public place.
Kind of like sex.
Maybe where you come from.
Well, boom.
Is that where that comes from?
Well, I better be on my way. It's my day to get groceries. Oh, God, I hate going to the supermarket.
Well, Rose, if you'd stop playing express line detective, people would stop yelling at you.
Oh, I see. So when you're standing in line reading the great reviews.
Morning, everyone.
Clear out, girls. Dorothy needs her space.
Ma, don't start with me.
Now, come on, you two. Let's put on our happy faces. It's a beautiful day and Gloria's coming. Why don't you just kiss and make up?
Why don't you just blow it out your ditty?
I gave you, does it say cream chip beef and Polish sausage are okay to eat? Leonard, you're 5 feet 6 inches. You weigh 300 pounds. What do you mean you can carry it? Beacons couldn't carry it. Okay, make an appointment for tomorrow. Come by the office. We'll talk about it. Right. Yeah, goodbye.
He's on a roll, and the blue team is leading 300-0.
Oh, shut up, Nyland. You shut up.
Why don't you both shut up and answer this next question? For 100 points, complete this famous saying, better late than...
What?
Here's the lady. There's no Twin Oaks to go back to. I sold it.
You what?
Sold it. Sold everything. Well, now, if I'm going to go out on the road and do this thing right, I need money.
All right, this has gone far enough. I will not allow you to...
See? I couldn't lie to you. That's why I told you. Don't end this, Dorothy. You mean everything to me. It's over with my wife. It's just hard to walk out is all.
Well, not for me, it isn't.
I don't know what to do.
That's the point. If you're not sure, you can't change your mind tomorrow. You wanted me to be here for your death. How about letting me be here for your life?
Like a friend.
Like a best friend.
Sophia, do you think I could take a bath before breakfast? It's been a while.
Here, let me help.
She's my friend. I want to help her. Oh, it's just wonderful to think about, isn't it? The two of them together, and they're so cute.
Thinking about your breasts again, aren't you, Blanche?
Care to explain?
In the first place, it is unlikely that Gloria murdered her father. Statistics show that patricide is overwhelmingly a male crime, although daughters frequently murder their mothers. If Gloria had
It's better with men.
Oh, come on, that's false security.
No, it's not. I was safer with Charles. I was never once robbed or murdered when I was with Charles.
Look, you could just as easily have been murdered living with Charles.
I'm surprised she wasn't...
You said so.
Please, what does he know? He's not a real doctor. The man makes his living sticking thermometers up a cat's behind.
I don't know. He seemed pretty sure.
Honey, doctors can make mistakes, too.
I still think we ought to send baby home.
Rose, do you realize how far away home is?
Well, we do have cheaper brands, but anyone who's, serious about training wouldn't even go near them.
Well, then we'll take those.
Fine. You'll also need aerobic suits, warm-up outfits, wristbands, headbands, leg warmers.
Wait a minute. Leg warmers?
Well, you need something to keep your thighs warm. What are you using now?
Friction, that's what... Girls, I have some bad news. I am not going to be able to go with you.
Why not?
It's Ma. She's sick. I'm going to have to take her to the hospital.
Oh, no. Well, wait a minute. She left for that cooking contest about 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, she called. She had a bad cannoli when she got there. Right now, she is doubled over with cramps. Just tell me why. Why in this house? Why in my bed again?
Dorothy, this place has memories for us. This is the place where Gloria and I first... Well, I don't have to tell you. You were there.
Dorothy, it just happened. I know you think it's wrong, but it's not a crime, you know.
Yeah, come on, honey. Now just think about it. Who would you rather live with? Your sister or a goat?
Give me a minute.
Cousin Rose?
Cousin Sven! Oh, let me look at you. Boy, have you grown.
Salvador. May
Mainly because he's the only guy in the room with a neck. Anyway, I'm feeling a little queasy. Francesca makes a great party, but she bakes a manicotti you could anchor a boat with. So I go upstairs for a bromo seltzer when suddenly Salvador grabs me from behind and begins passionately kissing me.
And how does it differ from the children's version? Adults play it. Of course, I should have known. I think I'll take a rain check.
Barbara, it was so nice of you to come by.
By the way, Dorothy, I have an extra ticket for the Writers' Symposium on Friday. Would you like to come?
Barry, I do think that champagne is a wonderful idea, but should we make it a case? I may want to take a bath later.
Fair enough, but if I'm buying it, I'm going to be sitting in it.
Hey, hi, Blanche! Rose? Meditate. Well, just shut your eyes. Now breathe deeply. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Good.
Oh, I can't. I'm too wound up. Blanche! Which one went out first?
Honey, be reasonable. Now, why won't you give the bear back?
Because he belongs to me.
He does not belong to you, sweetheart. No, he belongs to Rose.
She gave him to me.
But, honey, I had no right to do that.
You mean you made a mistake?
Yes, that's all it was, just a silly mistake.
Number to call for a straitjacket.
Dorothy, I can explain.
I know you can. That's the scary part.
You don't understand. When Mrs. Butel finds out about Count Bessie, she's going to be devastated. There'll be a terrible void in her life. A void only another musical chicken can fill.
Look, Rose, if you're worried about her...
Please, I had to turn you from the window so you wouldn't inhale the drapes.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Thor. I'm sorry I don't remember.
Me too. Rose?
What?
Maybe that...
Anyone else?
Honey, you sure you're going to be all right here alone?
She'll be fine. If someone breaks in, she'll just have to sleep with them.
I can't believe it. This is for me. They're standing for me. My good friends. Oh, God. I wonder what they're thinking.
My baby's getting married. This is too much.
And everyone at the bank went along with it.
And I wondered how the two of you got together to start a business. Let me know when Blanche comes in.
Are you two talking again?
Just long enough to give her a piece of my mind.
Do you think Dorothy's upset because she thinks Blanche is sleeping with Stan? Could be. Or is it because she thinks she's lying when she says she isn't?
Benson, I just had an affair.
She didn't mean a thing to me. She was a waitress in a little Greek diner on the way to work. Every morning I'd come in, she'd put some rolls on the table and say, "Can I butter your bun, Stan?" One morning she said it and there were no rolls on the table.
A vet and a rented garage.
Dorothy, don't get mad and don't hit me if you do. I kind of bought a Corvette without telling you.
You bought a car without telling me.
I couldn't help myself. I was going through a midlife crisis.
So was I.
Relax, Sophia. It's just a piece of property where Dorothy and I talked about retiring someday.
Wait a minute, Stan. I can't sign this now.
Oh, come on, babe. I thought everything was agreed.
But this has to be signed in front of a notary public. And don't call me babe.
Darn. Can you meet me in the notaries tomorrow?
Do I have a choice?
You're beautiful.
Come on, honey. Now just think about it. Who would you rather live with? Your sister or a goat?
Give me a minute.
Cousin Rose?
Cousin Sven! Oh, let me look at you. Boy, have you grown.
But now I'm thinking maybe it's a bad idea.
No, don't be nervous. Don't you see this was meant to happen? Well, I'm here to help you. I can tell you everything George said to me.
Well, I don't know if that will work.
Sure it will.
Oh, come on now. We may be from different generations, but some things never change. Love is love, period.
Yeah, well, I suppose.
And believe me, it works. I mean, men find her very attractive. You mean males? No, I mean men.
Blanche, I need you to take me to the eye doctor. It's time for a new prescription.
I thought Dorothy was taking you.
I don't know any Dorothy.
She's your daughter, Sophia.
You can't be serious. Charlie read you every one of my letters?
Well, selected passages. He selfishly kept the more intimate sections to himself. And one, please.
I used to write him every Sunday right after church.
So humiliated in my entire life.
Oh, come on. You've been humiliated plenty. Remember when you tried out for cheerleading in high school?
Ma, why do you constantly look for ways to amuse yourself at my expense?
Because we don't have cable and I can't crochet. Forget it. The only sights we're seeing is the empty parking lot behind the mall.
I already showed him that.
Wait a minute, I have an idea. Blanche, you're free. Why don't you take Sven around?
I don't think I feel like sightseeing. Oh, it might do you good, Blanche.
I know it'll do you good, and it's certainly a lot healthier than sitting here in the house.
What do you say about us getting back together?
Come on in, girls. See? What did I tell you?
Ma, what are you doing?
I was having a meeting with my vacation club. It seems there are a lot of children who like to take vacations without their mothers.
Yeah, but then what do you...
The courage to tell you how I feel. 9 years to save enough money for the bus fare to Miami. I love you, Rose. I've always loved you. I've waited a long time for you, and I've finally come to take you back home with me. Now,
Oh, Rose, I'm having a wonderful time. You're a lot of fun to be with.
Oh, I'm having a good time, too. I don't think I've had this much fun since I was a little girl back in St. Olaf. I remember once when I was about 10.
Just hit that music, girl, and follow my lead. Look into my eyes.
I'm tired. I'm hungry.
You hungry? Here.
What's this?
Today's Thursday, Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day is that... Wait, we left Brooklyn the 11th, so this... Sal, you planned this 3 days ago before we...
Hungry or suicide?
Dorothy, Sophia, I told the news director I was interested in the reporter's position, and guess what he did?
A Danny Thomas spit take?
No, he's giving me an actual news story to cover as an audition.
Rose, all I'm saying is I just want to make sure you're prepared.
Look, I studied that yearbook as hard as you did. Ask me anything.
Okay, I will. What were the school colors?
The brick and a kind of a cementy color between the bricks. I don't understand why you didn't tell him this morning exactly how you felt.
Is that it, Rose? I mean, are you finished, or is there something else that you don't understand?
Well, actually, there is. I don't understand how a thermos keeps things both hot and cold.
Well, she makes a beeline to him and gives him such a kiss you could practically suck the beard off his face.
I don't remember Uncle Carmine having a beard.
He was in a Santa suit, and he had one of those hook-on beards. Well, I mean, I can't believe what I'm looking at. So I go to her and I yank her into the pantry.
I don't smell anything.
Are you wearing something?
A little Ben Gay on my knees. A little Vicks on my chest. A little deep heat on my neck.
What are you trying to do, pickle yourself?
A big breakfast like this since I left the farm.
Really? You were raised on a farm?
Until I was 17, a dairy farm.
Wow, a dairy farm? Just like me. Oh, did you hear that? Gene was raised on a dairy farm. I didn't know that. Why didn't you tell me Gene was raised on a dairy farm?
Oh, Rose, come on. It's going to be wonderful. Now stop worrying. Go check on dinner.
I can't wait to meet Dr. Newman. He was fascinating on the phone. He analyzed my dream.
What dream?
Oh, that motherhood, Twilight.
Kolak says that I have to return to my home planet of Twylar immediately. So we'll just say goodbye this time until next time, boys and girls, when you turn on your TV sets and hear. Look, everyone!
Are you sure this is the right place?
No, but it was the only address we could find in Pepe's room.
Oh, I still feel uncomfortable about going through Pepe's things.
Me too. Although it was kind of exciting opening his closet and seeing his little boxing trunks hanging there with that provocative nickname on them.
Room furniture. Retail price for this magnificent prize, $12,000. But that's not what you picked.
Thanks for pointing that out, Captain.
You're welcome, Dorothy. Let's see what's behind window 2. It's a brand new car.
Oh. Yes, I am. You, own 7 hardware stores?
Yep, I do.
Hey, that remedy's been in our family for generations.
And it always works?
Always. Of course, I never saw anyone eat it before. Usually, you just throw a glop on the vaporizer.
Oh, Rose.
Hit it, my magnificent little songbirds.
I don't wanna take it anymore. I'll just stay your life behind the door. Just no time to stop and get away.
On the snare drum. I was agreeing.
Blanche, how was the concert?
It is amazing how music that loud can be so boring.
And Miles?
Oh, even more boring than the music. All he did all night was talk about you. How sweet Rose is. How...
It was the first year after Charlie died that was the hardest. I'd lie awake for hours. I just could not get used to sleeping alone. Then I started taking the extra pillows and shoving them under the covers so I...
Get these. I'll give you one guess.
You slept with the teacher?
Of course I didn't sleep with the teacher. You have to be very careful these days. I promised I would if he'd give me the answer. I call it safe. Hi, Dorothy. Why's your lipstick all smeared?
I just kissed our driveway.
Hi, everybody.
Hello, Rose.
Oh, hi, Rose. Would you consider teaching me how to drive?
Oh, sure, Sophia. How about this? I teach you how to drive and you teach me how to be a great attendant.
Well, I guess it depends on how you look at it. And Dr. Gordon W. Taylor obviously looked at it with desire in his eyes. Why else would he ask me out for Friday night?
So you canceled the surgery for a date?
Well, it wasn't just any old date. It was a date with a plastic surgeon, Rose. Beauty is his stock in trade. He can create any face, any body he wants.
Life is a sports page.
Listen, tell me I can't do better than this in my sleep. He grabbed her. She could feel his fingers pressing into her moist flesh. Her heart was pounding, her loins on fire. As he spun her around, her dress ripping open. You know how many...
Rose, thank God I found you. It's not...
Makes it easier to breastfeed.
You had a chin. But then, of course, we also showed home movies on your forehead. How are you feeling today, Sophia? My ear hurts.
Ma, you were in a walkathon. Why should your ear hurt?
From talking on the phone last night to hundreds of well-wishers.
It really was a spasm.
I love you. I said...
Morning, Sophia. What are you doing?
I'm levitating, Rose. Get lost. Come back here. You didn't deserve that. You're a good kid.
You what? It was a joke.
A joke? That's a terrible joke.
Awful.
You can't joke about a thing like that.
God, Rose. I'm sorry. I believed her.
I was set to go to her hanging.
Some joke.
Of course, if they happen to get married, I will shout from every rooftop in Miami, my son-in-law's a doctor!
Oh, baby. Oh, it is so good to see you.
Oh, look, everybody, look who's here.
You look glorious. Just
A master in the studio, you must also be a master in the bedroom. You think because you can work a piece of clay into a piece of beautiful art, you can also work a woman's body into fits of ecstasy and passion and total screaming abandon.
Every couple of weeks, you bring a little class to Bushman's place.
Why, Mel Bushman, are you saying you love me?
Yeah. I love you. I love you the way we are now. But, sweetheart, you start with relationships and love, and I gotta put on a tie twice a week to eat food I can't even see.